It's my pleasure. Good morning. It's my pleasure this morning to share with you the work and person of Jennifer Hereth. Her most recent book is called An Artist Responds to Political Injustice. And it's a wonderful book. She wrote it during the pandemic, and as she said, she was reflecting back on her work as an artist and a teacher and an activist through art. And she put it together, this book. And I alluded to her work with the archetype card deck, 88 cards for therapists and teachers, especially for young people. So here are some samples of the 88 cards. This is 8 of them, about 1/11. And one is called Broken. One is called Outsider. Then the Sissy, the Jock, and so forth. And these cards have been very exciting to a lot of people, to therapists and to teachers around the world. This book had been translated into Russian and other languages. Here is the cover of the archetype cards, the Russian cover alongside the English cover. There's actually Ukrainians who translated the book into Russian. It was not Russians. And one thing that is part of Jennifer's vision is that the money that these cards have made, 100% of the profits goes to a group called the Bessie Coleman Fly Girls and Boys. It's a Denver-based organization to help minority girls and boys become airline pilots. Because currently, people of color are very underrepresented in the world of aviation. And it can be expensive to take lessons and to learn to fly a plane. But the Teenage Archetype Card Deck helps to pay for these, as well as a community day camp for younger children. This is an example. Here's a picture of some of the young kids who are learning the ways of piloting, thanks to the organization that Jennifer has created. So this book of hers, we'll talk more about it tomorrow, but it's a wonderful summary, really, of her very, very prophetic work over many decades as a teacher, as an artist, as an assistant, a helper of the young, especially, often in dire circumstances, whether the inner city in Chicago or places in Sri Lanka, during the war of Sri Lanka, refugee camps. She's been many places where there's a real need for the kind of creativity that leads to compassion, that leads to justice and healing that Meister Eckhart so celebrates. So I want to celebrate the work of Jennifer Hereth and encourage you to look her up and look these archetype cards up. Thank you. We'll see you tomorrow.